Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to another mod review. Today we are doing a mod review on, or a showcase for the mod Cooking for Blockheads. So, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So if we just go on and enter into here, you will see that we have a wide array of things for us to showcase for today. Uh, First things first, we will start with this. We have a wide variety of kitchen tiles, which is every color that of wool. Like every different color of wool slash concrete slash terracotta or anything like that. I think that's all of them. I could be wrong. But let's start with all the way over here with the cooking table. So the cooking table allows you to enter this and it will tell you what you can cook with supplies that you currently have. And currently I have nothing on me, so I don't know why it shows me stuff like this, but it does regardless. So, if we then go, if we get like a bucket of water like it tells us we can have, we can go in there and we can get that. And that is 8 fresh water buckets from Pam's Harvest Craft 2 Food Core mod. We have to have that on because that is what is compatible. Sadly, I could not get the trees, or it was one of the other ones. I think it was trees and something else that goes with it because it hasn't updated yet. So anyway, onwards, we can go into the, what is this? This is the oven. So if we go into here, we need a fuel source, and then we can put food in. So if we just head on into here and grab like a raw chicken and some coal, we can throw the coal in there, and then we can throw the raw chicken in there, and it is ready to smelt. So we will come back to that in a second, and I believe, yeah, you can see the raw chicken back there. Okay, so that's glitching. Alright then, that's fun. Anyways, onto the sink. I am still not sure what this does. I have not found a use for it yet. It might have something to do with one of these foods, but I'm not sure. So we'll just move on from there, and I'm gonna grab 2 things from this chest. So for the toaster here, if we throw some bread in there, we're just gonna give it a minute and we'll come back to that. Our next 2 items are the jar, or the milk jar, as I believe it is. Yes, it is. And the milk jar with a cow in it, which over time, the cow fills the milk jar for you, so you don't have to fill it manually, which is really nice. So he's just sitting in there for now. Yeah. Anyways, onto the spice rack. If we put an item on there, then we can just see it hanging out there, doing its thing. And the same will happen for the fruit basket here. As you can see, just little fruit in there. Very nice. And for the counter, if you're ready. Oh, I don't think you can see it, but it's down on that bottom shelf. You can just barely see the apple in there. And that will be the same for the cabinet over here. So you'll be able to see the apple when it's closing. And we will just need it for one more thing, as when we throw it in the fridge, you can also see it in there. So, great multitude of things. And, oh, the chicken is, in fact, oh, it's, where to go? There it is. But as you can see, the oven just cooks up food, and I believe if I'm correct, and I go over here and I just grab a bunch of chicken, if I just do Apparently you have to put it in through up in these areas, but that is fine, and you can cook multiple things at a time, as opposed to just one thing, so it is objectively better. And I don't know if that bread was finished, but it does turn it into toast, which is an item from Pam's Craft over here, which is this item right here. Very nice. And anyways, this is the hanging kitchen corner. It's just a block. It's for if you're making like a counter. That's what this is as well, the kitchen corner. And this is just the kitchen counter. But you can store stuff in the kitchen counter, but sadly not in the corners. Other than that, that is basically it for this mod, besides these last things here. So let's get rid of all these blocks in my inventory, and we'll go ahead and grab these last items. So, we'll go with cooking for blockheads, or one at least. There's nothing in here because it tells you what ingredients. Like, if you have a bunch of ingredients, it will tell you what you can cook with that. And then that is basically the same for the second one as well. But, uh, this one here, cooking for blockheads, not the 1 or 2, it will just tell you all the recipes for every food item in the game. And that's pretty great. It'll even tell you for, I believe, yeah, the golden carrot, which isn't necessarily a food item, but it works just as well. So let's just go throw those back in here. And if we're looking at these I believe are provide snow and ice to recipes, allows heat and oven using energy, and prevents the last item of a slot from being used up. These are all things for the... Oh, there's the toast. Took a bit of a while, but anyways. But these are all, I believe, things that you use to craft with the items, right? No, they are not. I think they're upgrades. I could be wrong. So if I just go ahead and run over here to our crafting table, we drop this in, and then that's for recipes. What am I doing? Yeah, so I don't know what that does apparently, because it's not... Oh, it did something. So now something or other was added to that, and I believe heating unit, yeah, it can be used there, and then ice unit, I don't... Apparently it can be used on that. So, anyway, regardless of all of this, now we are on to the last thing of our mod for today. So you might have been wondering why there is a cow standing over a jar, and I'm holding an anvil. Well, because if you do this, that is how you obtain the cow in the jar. So, now you can have a cow in the jar, as seen. So, that is all for this mod, and I will just run you through the crafting recipes for each of these real quick. So, we'll start over here with the hanging kitchen corner. So, the hanging kitchen corner can be crafted with just 5 terracotta in a helmet-shaped crafting recipe area. Very simple, very easy. And the next one we will have is just right here is the fridge. So if we have the fridge, we can go here, and it is just an iron door and a chest or trap chest, and you obviously need two, so you need two iron doors and two chests or trap chests if you want to make this. So next on we will have our kitchen cabinet. So if we look for cabinet, we can find that it is obtained by the same thing as the corner, but just a chest with terracotta in a helmet shape around it. So that is very good. That's just for the cabinet. And next is our kitchen corner. So if we go ahead and look up here, we can find our kitchen corner, and it is just a either solid block or not a solid block. It's 6 terracotta with polished diorite, granite, or andesite, or infested stone, basically most of the stones that you can find in the game. And the next one would be the counter. So if we go and grab counter, it is any basically stone that you can find in the game. I'll just let the all the same as last one. And with the terracotta, except for this middle piece, will be a chest or trap chest. And next we have the fruit basket. So if we just go down here and type in basket, basket is accomplished by a wood slab of any kind on each side with some sort of wood pressure plate in the middle. I accidentally pressed on the pressure plate, but I'm sure that is fine. So, oops. Anyways, next we have our spice rack. So if we go into here and look at our spice rack, we can have, it is literally just one slab of anything to make our spice rack here. So that is very handy and dandy. Something along the lines of that. Next is our jar. So if we look at our milk with a I, not an O, Derek. I'm great at this, I swear. It's just a milk bucket with a piece of wood over it surrounded by glass. So very simple on the design there. Next up will be the toaster. And so if we just go in here and go to toaster, there is a stone button, 4 iron, an iron trapdoor, and a bucket of lava here to make the toaster. Alright, so this last bit is just the sink. So we can just go bang. The sink is accomplished by 3 iron ingots on the top with 5 terracotta blocks in a reverse helmet shape with a water bucket in the middle. So a very simple design there. And so the next one up will be the oven. Mine has a glitching door for whatever reason, but the oven is a design of 5 iron ingots. Oh, whoops. 5 iron ingots with black stained glass on the top with a furnace in the middle. And last but not least, we have the oops. We have the cooking table. So if we just go in here and look at the cooking table, it is 5 terracotta in a reverse helmet shape with a cooking for Blockheads 2 specifically with any type of stone on top. And that is basically all for crafting in this mod. And also one more thing to mention. The cow in the jar, oops. Yeah, the cow in the jar slowly fills the milk up. So it will start with nothing and then it will go up to the top until full, I presume. And that should be all for today. Alright, so goodbye guys. I will see you guys all in the next one. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment what mod I should do next. Overall, this mod is pretty solid and I would suggest it for anyone who would like, or anyone who is using the Pam's Harvestcraft mod, or a mod similar to that, as it does add things, and it's a good aesthetic, but it does add things for the Pam's Harvestcraft mod specifically. It is also a good aesthetic mod for people who want like a kitchen in the game. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.